Personal computer disassembly. Before starting computer disassembly, make sure you have the tools you need and they're all close by and handy, and be sure to have a container to keep the screws in, so you have them when you want to put things back together. Step 1. Unplugging. The first thing you need to do is to unplug every cable that is plugged in your computer. That includes the cables such as power, USB, mouse, keyboard, internet, Ethernet, modem, AM or FM antenna, cable TV, and the others. Just unplug all the cables for safety purposes. Now that your computer is fully unplugged, move your PC to a clean workspace, preferably a carpet. The carpet is better than the tiles, because screws and other small parts will roll around. Step 2. Opening the outer shell or the case. Unscrew the 4 screws at the back of the computer. On most computer cases, there will be large knobs that you can unscrew by hand or by screwdriver on the back right side of the computer. The left side has small screws because on that side, you can't access much on the inside. Once the screws are removed, you can remove the side panels. On most computers, they just slide off. Start with the left side panel, which is the side that once had the knobs, slide it towards the back of the computer. Now you can remove the left panel. Just like the other side, slide it towards the back of the computer. If you are working on a carpet, about every 5 minutes touch something that is grounded like sink faucet or pipes, or wire coming from the ground part of a wall outlet. This is done so you do not shock your motherboard or other parts. Step 3. Removing the system fan. Unplug the fan from the motherboard. You can find the plug by following the wire from the fan. It should be labeled SYS_fan1. Next you will have to unscrew the fan from the outside. You should now be able to lift the fan out of the PC. Step 4. Removing the CPU fan. The CPU fan is located right on top of the CPU heatsink, which is a large piece of metal with fins on the top. The CPU fan plugs into the motherboard in an awkward place that is hard to access. But just follow the wires and you should easily find it. It is labeled CPU fan 1. To remove the fan from the heatsink, remove the 4 screws securing it in place. Step 5. Power supply. The first thing to do is unplug every wire coming from the power supply. You must disconnect the motherboard or the very large connector, CD or DVD drive power, internal hard drive power, and portable hard drive slot power. Once everything is unplugged, unscrew the 4 screws holding the power supply in place, on the back of the computer. Next, push the power supply from the outside, and then lift it out. Step 6. CD or DVD drives. Unplug the ribbon from the back of the drive. Once that is completed, pull on the tab securing the drive in place, then push it out from the inside. Step 7. Hard drive. Unplug the connector at the back of the slot, and unplug the other end from the motherboard. Also unplug the SATA cable from the motherboard and the hard drive. The portable hard drive slot is secured the same way the CD or DVD drive is, with a tab. Pull on the tabs, then slide the slot out. Step 8. Memory or the RAM. To remove the RAM, push down on both tabs holding the RAM in place, which are located at both ends of the RAM. Step 9. Motherboard. The motherboard has 7 screws holding it to the frame, which are indicated by large white circles around them. Remove them and then lift the motherboard out of the frame. And those are the steps in disassembling personal computer. Thank you for watching. Hope you've learned something.